start again. It's a rage thing.
Welcome back to another video. So we're going to do a builder gel set today, hard gel. Going to be using the Born Pretty hard gel that I got in my last PR haul. So we're going to use this colour. This is nude pink. I love it. It's super creamy. It's really opaque. I really like the colour of it. So I've already done 3 tips to save a bit of time. It's the first time I've used these tips. These are the 2XL non-C-curve coffin. So I'm just sticking them on with my regular air dry nail glue. And I'm just going to hold it down at them side wings just so that they're not sticking out. And I do snip just a tiny bit off the length. They were just a tad too long. And I'm going to do my usual file over where it's been glued on just to blend it in. I like to blend them side wings right in because they do stick out a little bit. And then I'm going to buff off all the shiny surface to that nail tip. Also guys, you can get 20% off Born Pretty using my code Aggie20. It's always in my description box with a link to the website. So I'm going to quickly give all these nails a base coat. I'm using all Born Pretty products today. I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Right, so I'm going to start with this middle nail and I'm going to put an extended nail bed on this. So I'm starting with just a really thin layer, and I just use this thin layer, slip layer this, just to mark out and map out where I'm going to want that nail bed to be roughly. And then I'll go in with a bigger bead. This gel is quite a thick gel. I think on the day I used it, it was quite warm, so it turned out alright. But I think on a day where it's a normal temperature, it's going to be a little bit too thick for me. So I am going to get myself one of those heat mats. So these thicker gels that I really love the colour of. Like, yeah, if I get a heat mat, I can start warming them up and it just brings them to that consistency that I like. Everyone's got different preferences, haven't they? And I do prefer my gels to be a little bit more runnier than this. So there's a little tip for you. You can use a heat mat or a heat coaster that you can get for keeping your coffees warm. They work brilliantly for builder gels. So I'm going to give this another couple of layers just to build up that nail bed, because I want to be able to file a nice wall around it so I can encapsulate glitter in the tip. So I'm curing these just for half a cure in between each layer, 30 seconds, and then I'll give them a full 60 seconds cure at the end. So now onto the ring finger. This is just going to be a full nail of the builder gel. So again, I'm going in with that really thin slip layer. This slip layer just helps the gel glide down the nail easier, and yeah, just it helps. And I'm gonna go in first with just a small bead. I'm just gonna start building that apex up. You'll see I took it in nice and neat at the cuticle area. Yeah, I couldn't swipe this and walk it down the nail like I normally do. I kind of had to pat it and pull it as I was swiping it. It was a little bit thick, but you know, it was fine. And I'll know next time just to have it a little bit more warm. So I will let you watch this nail and I will be back in a sec. So that's the ring finger done as well. I've just give that middle nail a quick file around that extended nail bed. And these are the glitters I'm using. Oh my gosh. So this is the Glamour collection from Sparkle Supplies. I love it. I have pulled out this marigold I was going to use as the orange. It wasn't orange enough, so I've pulled out a little pot of my own. Very, very similar glitter. Yeah, the marigold was a little bit too close to the yellow for my liking. So where I'm going to be putting the glitter on this pointer finger, I'm giving it a base coat, leaving the base coat wet. I want the glitter just on the bottom 2/3. I'm going to do a rainbow with the glitter. So this took me so long, literally placing sequin by sequin one at a time. So yeah, I'll let you watch and I'll be back in a sec. So that is my glitter done. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other two nails, but obviously you didn't need to see me repeating it. And what I'm doing now is I'm just giving these glitter nails a quick base coat, just so that when I encapsulate it with the clear builder gel, I don't get any loose bits of glitter in my builder gel. So now on this pointer finger and pinky, I'm just going to do a bit of a nail bed fade. I did have to do the fade quite short because I didn't want to cut the red glitter off at the top. I should have started the glitter a little bit lower down. Hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? I did still cover a bit of the red glitter up. I couldn't make that nail bed any shorter. It would have looked stupid. But yeah, I pull that builder gel down as far as I want the fade to go. And then you'll see I dry scrape all the excess off my brush and just really, really gentle touches, just fade that gel off, just fade it off down the nail. And I'm going to do the same on the pinky off camera. So just going to need to get these encapsulated now. So obviously I'm using the Born Pretty clear and just the free edge needs encapsulating. The ring finger doesn't need encapsulating because I built the apex and shape and everything using the colour. So yeah, I'm just going to encapsulate these glitters. So a quick bit of filing, what I do is I file straight up the sides, get them sides really straight, and you'll see my file, I keep going up and over, up and over. I do a couple of swipes initially to get it perfectly straight, and then I go up and over just to round them sides off so that they're not squared. I did open a new file, and now I've done the sides, I will start swiping over the top, left to right, and just make sure them sides are straight. Yeah, and just keep swiping up and over. Just try and keep it even. And then I will file the tip, make sure the tip's nice and straight, nice and flat. And I'll quickly show you how I file the middle nail as well. So that's them all filed and all buffed. So I've pulled out this little decal. It's like a peace symbol, pride kind of peace symbol. So I've just stuck that in some water. And I'm giving this nail a quick base coat whilst we wait for that decal to work its magic. I've cured that base coat, but I've left the tacky layer on, just so my decal's got something to cling to. So press your decal face down on your stamper and just pull that backing off. So obviously these decals need to go on a white background. So I'm using a CAD's white stamping polish. I'm just going to colour in the back of it. And make sure you give it a minute or two to dry before you try and stamp it, or else it'll just mess it up. So I've left that off to the side to dry now, and that's going to go on the middle finger. I love that. I love it. So I'm using Born Pretty Super Top Coat, best top coat in my opinion. It's super scratch resistant. I love it. And we're going to get the rest of these top coated now, get some bling on, and that'll be then finished. But me being me, wasn't happy with them and did a couple of little extra bits to them off camera later on. I'll show you. So there we go, guys, that was then finished. You know, sometimes I look at nails and I think I love them, but there's something needed, they need something extra. Well, this is one of them sets where I thought they need something extra. So I'll show you what I did. So as you can see on the middle finger with the nail bed, I've put a little white frame around that nail bed with some dots, and I've just put a couple of 4-prong stores on that ring finger. I think they look so much better. Definitely. Let me know what you think, guys, before or afterwards. Before or after, yeah. Let me know which one you like best. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Don't forget you can get 20% off Born Pretty website with my code Aggie20. Link is in the description box. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up as well. Subscribe if you're not already. And hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.